Hey, what's going on, guys? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is you may be in the world. I hope everyone is having a great week so far. I really wanted to get this these strategies out to you sooner. As you know, I'm sure everyone's aware, sometimes life happens, but tonight we're going to cover strategy number 2. If you missed the first strategy, go back into my videos and check out strategy 1, which is talking about social media prospecting. So in this series, guys, I'm giving you 3 strategies that will help you recruit online. And you don't necessarily have to be in a network marketing business or an affiliate marketing business. These strategies will help you in any industry, any niche, that you're in, as long as you take the time to learn them and implement them the right way. So as always, guys, if this is the first time of us meeting, I am your host, Daniel Carmack. If you've not watched these videos or you've not set your notifications up to this point, click in the upper right corner on the 3 little black dots, set your notifications. That way every time I go live. I try to get here a minimum 3 to 4 times a week just to give you tips, techniques, and strategies on how to grow your business online. Okay, so as you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. I definitely want to give you a shout out. And if you're watching this on the replay, make sure that you drop #replay in the comments so I can come back in and give you a shout out for watching. So the first strategy that I covered, guys, like I said, was prospecting on social media or social media prospecting. And it really covered, followed a lot of the same guidelines as we would traditional prospecting, right? For tonight, the second strategy, it's going to sound very, very familiar because we've all seen it a million times, right? And this strategy is called the mousetrap strategy, right? And when you're dealing with the mousetrap strategy, the way it basically breaks down is you are posting results from your business. Okay, you're making comments, pictures, whatever the case is, and you're basically setting the trap by publishing the results that you've had. And what you're doing is you're waiting for engagement from your audience, if it's through comments on your post, or if they're sending you private messages, if you happen to be on one of the other social media platforms, Instagram or Twitter, and they're sending you a DM. When they do that, then that's essentially snapping the trap. Okay, and when you're when you're setting this up, you can also additionally add a CTA, a call to action. Let me know what you think. Share this with a friend. You have to be real careful with your baiting on Facebook, right? They don't like to, click down below or like, comment, and share. They don't like those, but having that call to action kind of, it's just a forcing function, and it gets people, motivated to do things, right? So let's break this strategy down just a little bit, okay? So there's really 2 ways that you can deploy the mousetrap strategy. One, and I'll be 100% honest with you guys up front, like I'm not a big fan of this, and I'll explain why in just a few minutes. But one is posting your opportunity. When you are looking for team members, or you are talking about what it has done for you, for your business, if you want to talk about, revenue generated and things like that, that's kind of leading with your opportunity. I'm not a big fan of this, guys, because you have to be very careful as you're using this approach or using this strategy, because you run into a few different issues. It could be legal issues. If it's viewed as a promise of money, then you could run into some issues there. A lot of companies don't like that. They don't want you leading from that, because then when somebody feels that you led them the wrong way, then that puts a bad that kind of tarnishes the company's name. So you have to be really careful when you are employing that. And in this method of the mousetrap strategy, you're basically just employing or deploying your rags to riches story, showing what your life was like before, and then you made this money. Again, we've seen this method 100 times with the flashy cars and the watches and the jewelry and stuff like that. So if you are going to employ this, now don't get me wrong, a lot of people have a lot of success with this strategy, right? I would just ask you that if you're going to go this route, just be genuine about your results and what it is. Try to demonstrate a little humility and not make it flashy, because I mean, it not only could potentially harm you, but it kind of gives the industry a bad name. Okay, so just be very careful as you move forward with that, right? Now, the second method to this strategy is leading with your product. Now, this has been, there's been a lot of success with health and wellness industries, having like weight loss challenges, things like that. So you're basically just posting picture, before and after pictures. You're posting results that you have, that your products have generated, or that your customers have had. And this will do a couple of things. Now, one, this method is typically a bit safer from the company standpoint, right? The company is not going to get upset if you are conveying real factual data about the products. Two, this is going to help, it's going to help generate more customers. And then by having more customers, some of those customers may be interested in your business opportunity. And that's a conversation that you can have off to the side. Hey, Casey, I appreciate you joining me tonight. Let me know if you have any questions. All right. So as you go through, like I said, once they're a customer, then they see the products and they kind of understand how it works, then they may be, interested in your opportunity. Another place where this has a lot of success is in the travel business. Okay. People posting pictures of their, their cool trip, whatever they're, wherever they may be going, if it's, tropical, or, if they're, overseas somewhere, or maybe they're just here in the US, but they're in, a beautiful place. Upstate New York or Arizona, Utah, it could be in California or Florida. And, by posting pictures of, their nice hotel or the fun stuff that they're doing and explaining how cheap it was for them, those also, people have had a lot of success in that industry as well. And lastly, kind of going back to the health and wellness is, athletes, marathon runners, triathletes, they are going through and posting pictures of the products that are taking as they're on, as they're completing a run, or, and explaining what helped them. And I know, and I think Casey will definitely appreciate this, I know something that is kind of taking the industry by storm is, CBDs, hemps. Those things are also, people are having a lot of success with ailments. It's making them feel better. And I'm not talking about smoking weed, guys. So that's not, but the CBD products, they're helping a lot of people with a variety of different, I don't want to say sicknesses, but ailments that they have. It's making them feel better. And, people are having a lot of success with those as well. So by posting pictures, interviews, comments from that, that's also, kind of leading with the products. So, I'm going to keep it short and sweet, guys, tonight. So essentially, all you're doing with the mousetrap strategy is just showing people how your product has had a positive effect, or not necessarily just your product, but your business has had a positive effect on your life, how it's kind of turned it around, if it freed you from corporate America, or if it just, generated a couple $100 a month for you, a couple extra money. It's just really showing people how what you're doing is having a positive impact on your life. Okay. So that's it for strategy number 2. I will get back in here tomorrow, guys, and we will close this out with strategy number 3. If you found value in this, please drop me a hashtag value down in the bottom. If you're interested in, learning some more tips and techniques and strategies like these, make sure that you sign up for your free online recruiting bootcamp. and we'll get you, we'll get you moving forward. So as always, guys, thank you for being here. Casey, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you have any questions, guys, make sure to send me a message, send me, a comment on the video, or send me a message, however you want to do it. I'm here to help you move forward. As always, take care, be safe, live life, and guys, remember, we create our own freedom. Bye for now.